Sharks. My name is Winston Mock, and I'm the founder of Woosh. I'm seeking $500,000 for 10% in my company. Sharks, when was the last time you changed your home's air filter? If you're like most people, it's been a while since you thought about your filter, and there's a good chance it looks like this. Isn't that absolutely disgusting? As filters get dirty, they stop working. And what this doesn't catch, you and your loved ones are breathing in. This includes pollen, pet dander, mold, smoke, bacteria, and even COVID. And that's why I created Woosh, a better air filter that's smart enough to know when it needs to be changed. Let me show you how it works. The smart air filter is made of two parts, a filter and a reusable frame. The filter is made from the highest quality materials and is placed inside the frame. The filter connects to Wi-Fi and has integrated sensors that track the performance of your filter. So when it's time to change, we send a notification and a filter replacement in the mail. With Woosh, it's easier to use, smart, and produces less waste than traditional cardboard filters. So Sharks, who's with me to Woosh for smarter, cleaner air? There's no intelligence.
All right. Well, all right. So I have an Ecobee in my house, and it tells me every 3 months it's time to change the filter. I have a reusable filter in my upstairs unit and my downstairs unit. I've just used non-renewable or non-cleanable ones, though I probably could just switch it to a reusable one. I don't know. I mean, it depends how much it costs. I like the idea of being able to change the filter and not the frame. It would be a lot easier to clean than like the one like my upstairs in the attic one. That one I had to like pull out and wash it and stuff like that. But it'd be nice to just like open it up, throw it out, and put in the new one. So I'm open to it. We'll see. I want to know how much it costs. We better have some sales at a $5 million valuation. We're looking for $500,000. I feel like the valuations tonight have just been pretty astronomical. All hitting that $5 million mark. But yeah, I don't know. Let's see.
Intelligence to this. No, there's smarts in it. There's electronics built in. We have integrated sensors that connect to Wi-Fi. It actually checks to see, it looks at the airflow, and we actually measure the performance of your filter, actually, so we can see when it's time to be changed.
So you've designed a better mousetrap.
Yes.
And what made you come up with this idea? Why a filter?
So it was the wildfires in California that in 2019, my partner, she came to me and said, we got to be worried, like, should we get a purifier? Should we get some stuff? And I said, oh yeah, for sure. I'm kind of frugal, so I really want to make one. So I went on YouTube and learned how to make one from a box fan and a filter. And when I ordered the filter, it was $25 to ship. And it's a high quality filter. But I was sitting there going, man, why is this so expensive? So half of that cost is actually shipping. So I thought to myself, wouldn't it be cool if like I could change this and ship it for a lot less?
So are you a tech guy, a software guy? What's your background pre
this? I grew up in Canada. And so
Canada.
I took the opportunity to move to the US. I joined Google as a product manager.
Have you left Google?
I've left Google.
Wow.
Last
year.
Are you
doing this full time?
I've been doing this full time for over a year now.
Let's go in a different
That's
direction.
really interesting because Google owns Nest, and I would think that Nest would want to capture this. Could see them wanting to buy it, and maybe that's part of the play here.
Second, $500,000 for 10% imputes a $5 million valuation.
Yes.
I think the product has merit. Please tell me you have sales.
So we are pre-revenue. Let me see if I can save myself here. We raised $62,000 2 months ago. And what's most important is last month we signed our first partnership with Emerson, the Sensi Smart Thermostat. This is a Fortune 200, 130-year-old HVAC giant.
Huge.
And they're huge. And so I'll tell you what they see.
Partnership, how does it work?
Partnership is they want to bundle our product with their smart thermostat.
Oh, now that's interesting.
What's your unique selling proposition on this?
I would be really interested to hear what Emerson is. What kind of sales does Emerson have versus Ecobee and Nest? Because obviously Emerson is huge, but when it comes to like smart thermostats and stuff, like Nest and then Ecobee kind of came in behind them. But I mean, maybe Maybe it's I tend to think that the Emerson is probably what's being installed by HVAC installers versus like you get to specifically ask for the Nest or ask for the Ecobee. And the reason I have the Ecobee is because I have sensors and I have like extra sensors all over the house to pick up the temperature in those rooms. Not so much so that to not heat or cool based on whether or not someone's in the room, but just to average out the temperature because like one room's really warm, one room's really cool, and you want to take the average of that and try to get it to move the air around.
Ultimately know exactly when you need to change your air filter. What's really important is we have an add-on for the growing number of homes that are moving towards smart thermostats. We have an integration that transforms your home's HVAC or the heating and cooling unit into a smart air purifier.
How does it do that?
What we do is we have a air quality monitor that's paired with our filter. It sends a signal to your smart thermostat to say, hey, air quality is poor. And what happens is the monitor goes red. It then sends a signal to your smart thermostat. It says, circulate the air.
Clever.
What do you sell this to somebody online?
Now that definitely, I mean, we actually we had a gas leak from a truck from a tanker here not too long ago that the whole house filled up with this like really bad odor and who knows, like they say it's not bad for you, but I don't know. Come back in 20 years and we'll see who's got what, right? We actually ended up leaving to get away from it, but the thing is we ended up getting air filters in the house, and I've actually really enjoyed them ever since, just having them. And it's very basic, like literally like it's a rotary fan with a filter, and then I put a carbon filter on top of that, and it helps with the air quality. It smell gets rid of the dog smell and stuff in the house. I really I mean, for I don't know, $80-$90 per unit. I got them on eBay. They don't connect to Wi-Fi or anything. I don't really want any of that. Just need something that cleans the air in the house, and moves the air around.
Well, right now, if they wanted to buy it.
Right now, we sell this frame and the filter for $99.
What does the filter itself
What do the
cost
razor
after I
blades
paid the
cost you?
$20.
And then what does it cost you to make the $20 filter?
Our cost, so we have a 33% margin and it's shipped. So it shows up at your door.
I'm going to guess that there's some very large filter players that already dominate this market because it's an industrial market that's been around for decades.
Right.
Now, what stops them from just doing the same thing to the existing multi-billion-dollar business they have and crushing you like the filter roach you are?
I know, I must look like a filter roach, but I'll tell you something. This is a great question.
Do you have patents?
We have patents. They're patent pending. The biggest filter manufacturers, I would say, have reached out. They've deemed us non-competitive, and they are now willing to give us their brand, technology, and manufacturing to make our filters.
So is that a licensing deal you're going to do with them?
And this is licensing.
You've come to the right place.
Grasshopper will learn. From roach to grasshopper, I become.
Oh, Lord.
Listen, Winston, I've heard enough. I'm going to make you.
Oh, before he makes an offer, okay, that is great. That the goal here is licensing, but it seems wildly crazy to me that they're not viewing this as a competitor. And I wonder if the reason they're not viewing it as competitors because they don't see this for commercial use. It's they see it as a home use thing. I just thinking out loud, right? I think that might be why majority of their business probably lies in commercial.
An offer. You're my favorite filter roach. There's no question about it. I'll give you the $500,000. I want 12.5%, but wait, there's more. I want 50 cents royalty on every filter.
Oh. When does the royalty end?
Never.
Oh.
Well, when you and I are both dead.
But wait, there's more.
Maybe not.
But wait, there's more. I thank you for the offer. I think what's really important is right now we're a startup, we're growing, and
So Winston, there isn't enough in the value proposition for me. And I'll tell you why.
tell me why.
It's really easy to change a filter. People aren't doing it. And I'm not sure this is going to compel them to do it.
Let me see if I can rope you in with the.
Well, I think you've got an offer here from Mr. O'Leary. So I'm not your guy for this one.
Yeah.
Wish you all the best. Whoosh away. I'm out.
Whoosh away.
I don't really believe that I can add any value to you. 'cause I think you're off on a good start with a good product, so I'm out.
All right.
Oh.
Winston, I think you're amazing and incredibly brilliant. Unfortunately, I haven't heard enough for me to gauge what's going to happen with your patents. Because I have some doubts, I'm not going to invest. I'm sorry, I'm out.
I like the product, I like you, I like the goal, I like the mission, right? The problem is this is hard to sell. You're gonna have to spend a boatload of money on marketing. Even if you partner with the big companies, even if they use all their outlets, it's still gonna be a hard sale. And so for those reasons, I'm out.
Kevin, let me ask you something. With all of us out for various reasons, where are you finding the value in this?
Winston is a dual patent guy with sneakers on here.
That's all you need to know.
That's basically it. You have a really tough negotiation ahead with these behemoths. You remind me of Benji Lock. We have to get two lock companies competing with each other. My team worked on it for over a year. It was a tremendous amount of work. Now, unfortunately, I'm not doing it for 12.5. I want 15%.
Oh,
I feel a little
no.
insulted that you just let me sit there listening to all these sharks squawking. And I want 50 cents in perpetuity on each filter.
They weren't squawking. They were saying that they, were out. That's rough. I don't know. I don't know if that's a good idea at that point, Winston. It's already tough because clearly Winston knows that it's not a great idea to take money out of the business. And 50 cents, he could afford it. That's not the end of the world. One thing that you come up against though with making the filter not, I guess if you could. You're licensing the filter technology, but somebody's going to knock off the filter, right? So you're not guaranteed to get that $20 every couple of months. That's that it makes it easy because it'll order itself. But look, the ink industry is fallen victim to it. Lose money at the front, and then you make it up in your ink cartridges. In this case, it's his filter refills. I don't know, right? So at that point, I would hate to see something like an NFC chip put into the filter. So the filter only communicates if you have that chip. But at the end of the day, it's just a filter, right? So unless it's going to be integrated into like the Emerson thing, so it's like, this isn't going to work, or it throws up some kind of error message or something, which would be kind of not great when we're talking about air conditioning and it gets hot, it gets cold, people need it. Somebody paid tens of thousands of dollars to have all this equipment work. I don't know. There's no guarantee that that's going to happen there. So it's definitely tough.
There is Kevin with another blood-sucking offer.
The perpetuity is obviously a challenge.
I love that word.
That's eating cash flow.
It's a big risk. Either I'm going to make a lot of money or I'm going to lose 500,000. Winston, this is your moment. I made you an offer. What do you want to do?
Is there...
No.
Oh, man.
For a 15 cents in perpetuity for Winston's smart air filter company, Woosh. But Winston is having trouble with the royalty.
I swear to you, if you don't take this deal, I won't even remember what Woosh is.
50 cents on every filter for perpetuity.
You don't have to do it, Winston. You do not have to do it.
If Mark, if you believe, you do not believe, Mark.
I believe that's the fastest way to go out of business.
It's not going to go out of business because Mr. Wonderful is helping the business grow.
Exactly. The perpetuity just locks me out, and I think in the long term, you're exactly right.
You know what's going to happen? In 36 months, we're going to be sitting together just like we were.
You can make a counter.
Can we work with the equity so you have a stake in the company?
It's so binary. It's such a small piece of the company.
My counter would be, I'll bring up the word perpetuity again. Instead of perpetuity, lock me in for the royalty for 3 years.
What happens if it takes us 3 years to negotiate a deal?
You're getting it for that entire time, or we're going to
We
exit.
have no
We're aligned.
sales, Winston. We've got you and the sneakers and the 2 patents. The behemoth player is going to buy me out. They're not going to let me keep the 50 cents. It's the only deal I'm going to do. It's time for you to make a decision.
I'll do the royalty, but I'd be taking a down round on the equity. Can you hold me at my ask for the equity? I'll sign up with you on the royalty for perpetuity.
So what's your proposal?
With the perpetuity, the 500K, 10%, and you get
So if
50
I
cents
stay
for
at
every filter.
10% on the equity,
Yes,
you'll do the 50-cent perpetuity.
yes.
That's rough. I don't know. It seems like a really. It still seems like he doesn't seem happy about it. Winston, you don't seem happy. Like you're not. A hard deal is a bad deal. Is a bad deal. Is a bad deal. With that said, look, there's going to be negotiations and due diligence and things and So who knows? But I don't know. I would say. I would have countered back like, okay, you get your 50, get your 500,000 back as $1 million, and we'll knock it down to like 10 cents a filter. Again, I still think that third-party competitors are going to come in once they see that the things are moving along with you and their sales. They're going to want to come in and make those filters and sell them instead of $20. They'll sell them for $10, undercut you, and yeah.
Done.
Yes.
All right. Congratulations.
Can't wait to work with
It's
you.
going to be fantastic. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Let's have some fun.
Congrats, Winston. Good luck.
You guys, this has been a dream come true.
Good luck.
This filter's about to be $25.
What a day. I feel amazing, and I'm so happy. Mr. Wonderful called me the filter roach, but now I'm the filter grasshopper, and now I'm going to learn from the master.
Oh man, Winston, I would love to have you come on the show for an interview. Drop a comment down below and we'll make that happen. You can pre-order now. I love seeing faces. The smartest and most effective air filter. So still in pre-order phase, but it looks like some people got their Wooshes, which is great. I mean, somebody, it's better to have something shipped at this point than nothing. It's also interesting that they updated their iPhone to show the iPhone 14 Pro there. That's a pretty quick turnaround. So yeah, very, very cool. Let's check out Twitter. We got 15 followers. Not much going on Twitter though. Some engagement there. Facebook, we got 142 followers. Last time they posted was in May. Instagram, 315 followers, and quite a bit of engagement going on over there. So definitely have a little ways to go to uphill battle still to rage, but yeah, Winston, love to have you on for an interview. Just drop a comment down below. Like Austin here says, watch this episode last night and love watching your reactions. Keep up the good work, my guy. Thank you so much for watching, Austin. Appreciate you being a part of the super community. I'll see you in one of these 2 videos over here. Take care and go be super.